got stuck. Let's go. Start it.
Welcome to episode 2 of Geeks and Goblins. I am Major Reaction, and I am your Dungeon Master for tonight. To my left is Coron, being played by Seth. Seth, shout us out. You're muted.
How you doing?
And we have Neros, being played by Gil.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's it going?
We have Gilamos, being played by Jade.
I'm here, finally.
We got Ozzy Nix, being played by Heath.
Hello.
And we got Yasaadi, being played by Gary. Geeky Fresh.
What's up, everybody?
I was just giving away all your real names. Sorry about that. But we're gonna jump right into it. We're on a limited little time crunch here, but we're gonna jump into it and see where we get tonight. So last
but our
time,
dedication though, gotta give it up for that.
that's the name of the game, D&D. It doesn't stand for Dungeons and Dragons. It stands for Dungeons and Dedication, because that's the main. But anyway, so last time the group, played some drinking games. Gilamos beat Coron twice to win Ozzy Nix a little bit of pocket change. Just really quick, I want to update you guys on the status of your... I'll do that after we go over the rest of everything else. The players met a halfling named Myrnie, by the way, that's her name, and she got them a little job. And they went to a farm, took out some goblins that had raided the farm, and returned to the town to bargain for more gold than what they were initially supposed to be paid. So they made out like bandits. One in particular made out a little better than all the rest of you. I don't know if you guys even noticed. He was pretty damn sneaky about it, but he ended up coming out on top with the gold. So even though Ozzy ended with some pretty heavy silver in his pocket, Yasaadi actually ended up with some pretty heavy gold in his pocket. So we'll go over that right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
So Ozzy currently sits at 11 gold pieces and 95 silver pieces. So remember, it takes 100 silver to equal a gold and 100 copper to equal silver.
Damn.
So that's how we move up. And then 100
Next
gold
round's
equals
on
a
you.
platinum piece. But you guys shouldn't deal with platinum anytime soon. You're all pretty poor. Neros, you also have 11 gold pieces and 93 silver pieces. The reason I'm letting you guys know this is because today you guys are going to probably have a little bit of free time in the town to, take a look at some wares and spend some money if you wish. That's something we can do today. Yasaadi, you have 31 gold and 93 silver.
Damn.
So this is the only time I'm going to tell you guys what you have. From now on, I want you guys keeping track. That way no one else knows what you have.
Does it do it on the thing or no?
You can. There's probably a spot where you can put it, but I don't know for sure. I'm not gonna say for sure. I'd probably write it down on paper. Gilamos,
I'm already
you have...
in middle management, Matt. I'm not gonna do your job too.
Keep track of our...
This is your job. This is your money, not my money. I could just say you have 0 every turn. Gilamos, you have 11 gold and 98 silver. You're winning the silver race because you pressed Ozzy for some silver. Kind of threatened him there a little. And Coron, you're sitting currently at 11 gold and 96 silver. So if anybody needs a replay on how much they have, let me know.
Oh, broke boy over here.
Neros, you have 11 gold and 93 silver. Ozzy, did you get yours down?
Will you repeat that one so I can?
11 gold and 95 silver for you, sir.
Yasaadi, let me hold something, bro.
Okay, so it's noontime right now. You guys, or it's like late afternoon, about 3-4 in the afternoon. You guys had returned from doing the job for Myrnie. She came back, got you guys your payment. Everything was settled. You guys are hanging out in the inn. Gilamos back to drinking again, as usual. Ozzy's playing a lively little tune, keeping everybody entertained. He's actually earned 5 silver in the half hour that he's been playing so far. So go ahead and add that to your sheet, Ozzy. Yasaadi.
Here's Wonderwall.
Yasaadi, you noticed a lot of different priests. You were keeping a lookout on the priests while you were in town, and you've noticed a lot of different priests, but not the particular one that you're looking for yet. But you have noticed that there is a lot of clergymen around town today, and it seems to be that there's something going on, like some kind of ceremony, something going on. You've kind of picked up on that in the little time you've been hanging out. Neros, just sitting at the table, reading his books, trying to tune out Ozzy. It seems to be something that has been challenging for him since he's gotten here. He hasn't really found too many distractions as a wizard, but Ozzy's music seems to be really distracting for Neros. So. Koron, just chilling next to Gilmos, trying to keep up on the drinks and trying to he's kind of sitting at the bar practicing his drunken master technique, or he's just drunk. It's kind of hard to tell. So let's jump into the world of Tildan. And what are you guys gonna do?
I noticed there's a man in the middle of the bar, and it looks like he's in priest robes. Who is?
Yeah, you see, like he looks very similar to the person who was there before, the one that you guys thought was keeping an eye on you, the one that made you guys basically leave the room to have a private conversation. He's dressed in a little nicer robes than the man before. He's clean shaven, doesn't look as I mean the other guy was a member of the clergy, but he looked a little dirty, let's say. This guy looks very clean cut, and he seems to be of a finer cloth than the last clergy member that was in here. And he seems to be kind of minding his own business, but he's not doing anything in particular. He has a shot of spirit, or not a shot, but a glass of spirit next to him, and he's kind of just babysitting it.
What's Merle doing?
Let's see. Merle actually just entered the bar area, and she's gonna go ahead and take a seat next to you at the bar, Corin. She doesn't have a drink yet. She just kind of sits there and puts her hair back a little.
Well, you know, I'm a monk, at least half monk. So, you know, I don't do the sex. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't work on me.
That's not because you're a monk. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
She looks at you and says, "You guys did a really good job back there at the farm. The clergy's already in there cleaning up the place and trying to get it in order."
But my half orc is coming through a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
he was talking to you, by the way, Coron.
that's what I'm saying. So it's this constant battle, right, between monk and orc. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna buy her a drink. How much is drinks?
It's only 1 silver at the moment. It's happy hour. You guys are day drinking again.
All right. I'll go ahead and buy her a drink.
you better fill my glass too.
Fuck you.
Gilamos, you're at like a table way far from this whole area. You're sitting by Yasaadi.
Disclaimer: I haven't actually pulled the game up, so give me 1 second.
Well, maybe when you do, you can participate with us.
He wants me to buy him a drink. He's not even in there.
Merle says, "Thank you very much, Coron. I heard that there's been some other things going on around town. There was actually a restaurant that had gotten something happened. There was a big fire, and they haven't been really serving anybody lately, but no one seems to know why."
Oh, you don't say, huh? My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes.
All right, Yasaadi, you notice that the clergy member
Fuck, what?
gets up and starts to leave the bar.
Oh
Can I-
shit!
Can I follow that guy?
Would you like to follow him?
Yes, I got some questions.
You're gonna follow him?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get everybody? Let's see. Can I get everybody but Coron to roll a perception check, please? I know this may take you guys all a minute to find your character sheets. So, Merle says, "So what brings you to Tilden, anyways?"
Well, I come to this bar to drink, to
I
get
can
drunk,
see that.
so I can practice my drunken master technique. And this is the closest bar to the monastery.
Drunken master? Did I hear you say drunken master? The bartender
Yes.
comes around.
Yes, you heard that
Oh,
correct.
I had a friend who was a great drunken master. He didn't live long. He died of liver failure, but he was probably one of the best drunken masters in this area until Dana,
Really?
of course.
Really? You know
Yeah,
what's his name?
Actually, innkeeper Ian used to supply him with his special ale, and that was what got him really drunk and able to do the best techniques.
Really? Can I still buy some of this ale?
Oh, unfortunately, we haven't been able to produce our secret recipe ale. We haven't been able to get the water that we need to produce it. It seems that they've cut off the spring that my boss likes to use. And if they catch him around there again, let's just say it's sentence jail for him. And we probably won't see him again.
Well, where can I go get this water?
Well, I mean, if you talk to Ian, I'm sure he would be thrilled for you to try.
Where is this Ian?
He's at
Oh,
the front
fuck no.
desk.
He's at the front desk.
Okay. So, Coron, we're going to step away from you for a second.
Okay.
Well, sorry, Gary, you didn't need a roll perception, my bad.
Can you remind me how to roll?
You're the one
perception?
leading. So the only one who's rolled so far is Gil.
So you hit that shift and double click on your character. Then you're gonna go to the character sheet, scroll down, and it's at the bottom left, far left. It's gonna say perception.
Let me try something really quick. I think you guys can also do this. Wait, no, sorry, hold on. You don't have one.
Nope, he's wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead and just roll a d20, and then I'll add your guys's.
I know Yasaadi's perception is off the chain, off the charts, 26.
Okay,
Ooh.
Gilamos is kind of like, I don't know.
He's
I think his
unaware
buzz
of
is starting to
anything.
wear off. He's kind of just sitting in the corner, low energy. He's not really talking to anybody. He's kind of babysitting his beer at this moment. Ozzy, did you roll yet?
No, I can't even pull up my sheet right now.
Don't even worry about the sheet. Go to your left side of your screen.
Yes.
Click on the die symbol, and then just go down and click the D20. There you go. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. So Ozzy, you notice Yasaadi follows the clergy member that walks out the front of the inn.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and follow him as well.
Okay. Now, how do you intend to follow him? Like, are you going to make your presence known, or are you gonna tail him and not let him know that you're following him?
I'm just gonna go ahead and sit down the old loot and maybe grab a little cloak just to kind of stick to the side of the building and try to be inconspicuous.
Okay, so you're just gonna put your loot on your back, right?
Yeah, and hide it with whatever hood or cloak I have available.
Okay. and you're gonna kind of wait off to the side of the building and kind of trail Yasaadi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Who else rolled? Gil, what did you roll? Where was your roll? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
19.
Neros, you also notice. You notice Yasaadi get up and exit the bar, and Ozzy Nix falls right behind him.
Okay, I am aware of all this going on because I am very keen to that. But I am going to stay stationed there inside the bar.
Okay, you're sitting within earshot of
However-
Gilamos. Are you
however-
going to tell him anything? Are you just going
I'm
to sit
going
there
to
and
make
watch him
sure.
drink his beer?
I'm going to say,
slowly?
hey, big man. I'm glad that you started to slow down a little bit and start to sober up. We might possibly got a situation going on. Yasaadi and Ozzy Nix are already tailing a possible clergy member. So we have to be ready just in case. So be ready, big guy.
You're muted, sir.
I'm muted?
I'm trying to sober up a little bit after letting the half-orc show me up on the battlefield and realizing that I can't throw an axe a
To
foot.
save your life.
So you're telling this to Neros right now?
I'm telling this to Neros, so let's hang back, wizard, and we'll have a sharp blade when ready.
Aye, barbarian. I agree.
All right. Yasaadi, you watch as the man starts to head towards the center of town. You haven't been this way yet, but as you guys start to walk, he's like about 20 feet ahead of you, and you guys start to walk. You start to notice that you're going from like rickety old buildings with like no cobblestone, just dirt roads, and you start to see that like all of a sudden the roads have cobblestone. The houses start to look nicer. They're like 2 stories. They're made of they have nicely thatched roofs. They're like, nice and completely sealed. They're not falling apart. You start to notice that like the area is completely changing. It's more affluent. Looks a lot nicer. You're about 15 feet away from the man as you quicken your pace. What do you want to do?
I guess I want to.
Are you gonna keep behind him and follow where he's going, or are you gonna try to catch up to him and like pull him off to the side or something?
We'll catch up to him and pull him off to the side. Call to him.
Okay, so you catch up to him. What are you gonna do? He's just walking. He pays you no mind. He doesn't even notice you're there.
Damn, so, what time of the day is it?
It's heading towards about 5 o'clock, and you know that it's probably the sun's gonna set in about an hour or so.
I'm in an area that I normally would never like frequent because I'm.
Sorry, go ahead. I can't hear you really.
Said I'm in an area that I would normally never frequent because I'm.
You have not been to this area yet, so you don't really know the lay of the land. But as a rogue, you do have like rogue skills to find like alleyways and things like that. So if you wanted to roll like a history check or something like that, you might be able, or like a knowledge, like a skills check, you might be able to figure out like a pathway through the city. Like you might be able to find like a not like a pathway through the city, but like you might be able to find like a good spot to pull them off to the side where nobody else is going to notice, or it seems not so suspicious. Let me just take a look at your character sheet really quick here.
Let me see what I got.
Hold on, I can't really hear you. You're coming in a little messed up.
I said, let me see what I can do with this guy here. Pause.
Okay, so what I would do is probably like a go ahead and do like a wisdom check, because that's kind of like your way of like figuring things out, because it's like more of like a street smart than a book smart type of deal. All right, what'd you get?
Got 6.
6. Okay. Unfortunately, you're not really finding any good spots to pull him off to the side to be inconspicuous. So you can either kind of just pull him off and possibly cause a scene, or you can just keep tailing him and see where he goes.
I'm gonna keep telling him. So should I roll a stealth check?
Wisdom. Wait, what?
Should I roll a stealth check?
No, because like I said, he's not paying any attention to you, so you can just kind of tail him right now without rolling any kind of stealth check. You're just kind of like in plain sight, just like you're walking the same place he's going. All right, but Ozzy, if you want to remain unseen from Yasaadi, I need you to roll a stealth check. Right here. I got it for you, buddy.
Okay.
All right. So, unfortunately, you kind of get way too close, and Yasaadi, you bump right into Yasaadi as he's trying to fall back a little bit and not get so close to the guy.
Are you sure I didn't bump into everybody in town with that roll? That's awesome.
Pretty much. So you bump into Yasaadi. Somebody bumps into you really hard from behind. You turn around, and it's that elf. It's that damn elf that you went on a quest with who was fucking with you in the bar, and now here he is running into you while you're trying to tail this guy.
What are you doing here? Oh, yeah, so I turn around, and I'm like, what are you doing here? Why are you following me?
Because if I notice how close you're following this person, everybody else in town is also noticing. You might want to chill out.
You have a good point.
Hold on, Ozzy, roll a deception check on that one. I got you. I'm doing it for you right now.
Okay.
All right. Really quick, roll me a perception check, or not a perception, insight check, Yasaadi.
Ooh.
You know he's full of shit, and he was trying to follow you, and he fucked up.
Tell me why you're really here.
Like I said, I feel like you're being a little obvious in what you're doing here, and it's making me interested in knowing what the hell you're doing.
Okay.
You want to make yourself useful?
If it's fun to me, yes.
Alright. Well, just don't get too close to me and stay out of my way.
Make it work.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the inn. All right, Coron, Myrnie's talking to you, and she says, the bartender says, yeah, innkeeper Ian's just in the other room, right at the front desk. So Neros, what are you gonna do, Coron? Sorry. All right. So Neros and Gilamos, you guys notice Coron and Myrnie having a conversation, and shortly after, Coron leaves the room and exits to another part of the inn. You guys are both sitting together. You guys were both conversing. What are you guys gonna do now? Your whole party is kind of split up, and you two are left sitting in the bar.
So I'm well, Neros is gone, so I'm going to I think I'm gonna go see what the half orc is up to now and let the wizard stick to his books.
Okay, so you follow into the room with Coron, and he is looking. He's waiting at the front desk. There's nobody there right now. You walk up to him and approach him. Coron, you notice Gilamos walks up to you.
What do you want, Bumbarian?
Well, I want to know what you're doing.
None of your damn business.
Oh, hey boys, are you gonna rent another night's room?
No,
the innkeeper walks in.
No, are you Ian?
Yes, I'm Ian. Who might you be? I
I'm
know you
Coron.
rented a room, but I don't typically take names of my guests.
I'm Coron, and I'm here to inquire about this special water, this special ale that you make.
Whoa. Shh. Who's telling you about my special ale recipe?
Yeah, what kind of special ale are we talking about?
Keep it down. I haven't
Yeah,
had it in
Bunbury.
stock for a while. Everybody's so angry about it. Just
The
who
bartender
you
told me.
about the ale.
The bartender.
God damn it, Bradley. Told him to shut his damn gap.
Stuff.
But anyways, you do look like the type of men who could probably get me some water.
I am. I don't know about this freaking fat ass over here.
I'm following the drink. Half orc.
Well, I mean, if you've already heard the rumors are true, I do make a very delicious ale. It's a very high alcohol percentage. But the only problem is they've cut off my access to
We're
it.
in. High alcohol, we're in. We're in.
Well, I need you to go up into the mountains, and I need you to retrieve water from the spring for me.
All right. But I do this alone.
So you need to head north to the Shan Valley Mountains. That is where you will find the spring.
I can't work with you, Bunbury. Can't.
Nah.
I'm gonna go. I'll get my own water.
You're
do
not
whatever
having
you
this drink by yourself.
I've tried using the town's water, but everybody seems to think it doesn't taste right, and I agree. I don't think it tastes as good. I think it's missing the minerals and nutrients that the water needs to make the proper ale.
All right.
Can you do this for me? If you will, I will provide you with at least a barrel of the ale, depending on how much you can bring me back of the water.
a barrel each, or do we have to share it?
No, it would be like one keg for all of you. I'm sorry, but it's very good. It's like
Well, I can drink a
one
keg
mug
by
will get you
myself.
very fucked up. As they
I can
say.
drink a keg by myself, and this one here is trying to learn drunk kung fu or something. So we're gonna need at least two.
Drunk fu, huh? I've never heard of that, but that sounds interesting. But if you can help me, I can help you. So if you're willing to do it, we can probably arrange to get the cart here tomorrow. Unfortunately, my cart, if I have you take it, they'll probably realize it's my cart, and next thing you know, if they see you with it, and I can't be seen getting the water again, because they already said that they throw me in the Sinner's jail. I can't be in the Sinner's jail.
All right, whatever I gotta do.
Cut the civilities.
I am
Let's go,
much too
half
pretty
orc.
to be
I'm
in
getting
Sinner's
thirsty.
jail, as you can see.
Sure.
He's actually quite obese and not handsome at all.
Yeah.
Let's go, half orc. I'm getting thirsty.
Okay,
All
so
right.
tomorrow morning, first thing, I will have the cart here in the wagon. I will have my cousin, my cousin bring his mechanical steed, and you can use that to grab the water. It'll make it way easier. You won't have to carry it back. You can do this for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Go back in there and tell Bradley to serve you each a pint of that other shitty ale for now, but it's on me.
Okay.
All right, so back to Yasaadi and Ozzy.
Wait,
What are you guys doing?
Matt, am I privy to what happened or no?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Neros, you were still kind of just reading your book. Gilliman said he would go handle the situation, and you could just continue because you had to read to get your spells back for the day. I'm gonna let you do that this time. That way, you have spells for the rest of the day because you already wasted like 3 of your main spells.
Did you go over XP or no? Did I miss that?
He did not.
No, I'll tell
Can-
you. I'll give you that at the end because it doesn't
Matt-
matter. It wasn't enough to level anyways.
Matt, so I know about what happened, the deal that happened with Gilomas and Koron, correct?
No, not yet.
I do not know about that deal.
Not yet.
Gillimas and Koron come back into the room right now, and they call you over to get to get a pint of ale on the house.
Can I advise them about Yasaadi and Nazi? Yeah, Ozzy Nick's still missing, but they still haven't returned.
You guys approach each other at the bar.
So, what do you guys want to do, fellas? Big guy, two
You guys
two
need to have
big
these
boys.
conversations with each
What do you
other,
guys-
by the way.
What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to try to go look for them, or you want to wait? Do you want me to go?
I want
You
to
want-
sit here and drink my beer and talk to my lady.
She's not gonna give you any play, dude. I bet you bet you think that.
Oh, sorry. By the way, Murney's actually gone from the inn right now.
I bet you think that the. I bet you think that the winches love you too, huh?
Sorry, she's gone.
I think Koron and I are sitting at the bar, and we're gonna enjoy this one on the house. So
All
do
right.
your thing.
So, Matt, do I know where Yasaadi and Ozzy Nix went?
You do
Was
not.
so I wasn't paying attention.
Well, they walked out of the inn, and none of you guys followed them. So they went out of the inn into the street, gone.
Okay. So I have no idea where they went at all.
No idea. So back to Ozzy.
Just stay and have a drink with us.
Yasaadi. What are you guys doing? You just had that conversation. It's a little tense right now.
So,
Yasaadi, you notice that the guy is getting further and further away as you're talking to Ozzy, and you're almost about to lose sight of him.
it's pretty much like whatever, you know, in follow the what's that guy? I forgot his face.
All right.
He was.
So as you guys continue to follow the clergy member, you start to hear chanting, and you start to notice he's approaching a mob of people, and they're just chanting, and you notice that they're pushing like two individuals up towards, like they're pushing them towards the center of town further and further. And as you guys notice that the whole crowd is kind of moving in this general direction, you guys notice that there's this huge cathedral, and it's kind of almost like taking up like a giant portion of the town. Like it's bigger than any building in the town. Like there's no building that compares to the size of this cathedral, and it sticks up like a sore thumb in the town. And it's very, like, I would say ominous, even though it's not scary looking. It's just so big, and it's just very, you know, towering over everybody. So it's like, it is very imposing. There you go. That's what I was. So you guys notice that he's going towards this mob of people that are going towards the cathedral, with these pushing a couple of people towards the cathedral.
Are the people like also clergy members, or are they just regular people?
You notice a mixture of clergy members and just regular villagers. And it seems to be like you're noticing that there's a lot more nobles around. People are nicely dressed in this area. There's a lot more money in this area. You can tell they wear it. They have jewelry. They have very nice clothing. They're not cut. They're not dirty. They're all very clean. You know, there's a mixture of like them, and there's more of them than there is of the like peasants and the people that are dirty. And you know, you can tell that the people don't have money by what they're wearing and stuff. So you notice that there's an increase of nobles in this area. This is basically like the layout of the affluent city. It's kind of way nicer. You guys can tell it's a very nice area. The houses are very, you know, upkept.
Where's the church at?
It's towards the center, so it's gonna be just in like the general left direction from where you guys are gonna be at right now.
How far is the inn from this? I know it's a different part of town, but is the commotion and stuff going on loud enough for us to hear it at the inn?
Great question. Great question. That was actually my question.
That's a good question. Why don't
If
you guys
they're
roll a
making
perception check?
My perception on point, boy. I thought I rolled a 19 earlier. Do I got to?
No, this is a new
roll one again?
perception check. You were trying to
Okay.
perceive somebody doing something else. Every time something happens, you need.
Okay.
Oh, who was that?
That was Jade.
Nat
That was
20.
Gilamas.
So Jade, as he's beginning to sober up, he hears he's like kind of he finally starts to hear everything clearly. His mind is like not foggy anymore, and he hears, even though he starts to drink his second beer, he hears yelling. It's not like jovial, it's anger, it's rage. It sounds, you know, like very loud, and it's moving.
I know that sound. I'm very familiar with the sound of a bloodlust.
Okay, so what are you doing?
What last? Shit.
Of anger. Yeah, I know that noise well. I think we finish off these beers and go find those elves we worked with yesterday.
Okay, so you guys slam your beers and you proceed to follow the noise. You guys head outside and you notice. Coron, are you gonna go with them?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's all together. You three are all together now. You're following the crowd. All they're saying is sinners, 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 sinners. So what do you guys do?
I think we're gonna go kind of push our way to the front of this crowd and see what's going on.
Okay, so you guys start hustling. Why don't you guys all give me athletics checks? And we can see how quickly you guys start moving through this crowd. So athletics checks for everybody. Well, not Ozzy and not Gary. Oh wow, that looks so similar. Who was that? The same person, or was that two different people?
Oh, there we go.
Seth, why the hell did you roll twice? Did you have advantage on?
I didn't. I just rolled one.
Oh, Seth, I think you have advantage on your sheet. Really quick, hold on. Let me see. I can change it. It seems like you have advantage.
Athletics. Let's go.
Yeah, you have advantage on, dude. Okay.
I had an advantage when I started this thing. What are you talking about?
All right. Do your roll again, please, one more time.
Okay, yeah.
Oh damn! I fall on my face. Athletics is a 6.
One more time for Seth, please.
All right.
Can I go again too, please?
All right. So, Coron starts making it ahead of you two. Gilamos and Neros, you guys are just kind of like getting stuck in the crowd, kind of moving slowly. I think you guys are just a little worried of like, well, I think Gilamos is a little worried to intimidate too many people by barging. I think if he starts barging too hard, people are going to get a little scared and shit. So he doesn't want to get in trouble. But you guys slowly start to make your way towards the middle of town. You guys notice a change in the buildings, in the architecture. You notice a change in people's clothing. You notice there's a lot more money in this area. It's a total difference from where you guys were staying before. You wonder if you can even afford to stay here for the night. But you guys continue onward, and Yasaadi and Ozzy, roll me a athletics check for both of you. I want to see if you guys caught up to the clergy member. And tell me what you got, because I'm not currently looking at this.
I rolled twice on accident. First one was 13.
A 13?
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
6. Let me see.
Should be in the skills, right?
Here,
Yeah.
you rolled a 10. Wow, what the hell? Oh, yeah, you got a 10. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that was for Ozzy. So okay.
Oh, you got it? Okay. It's underneath.
I rolled it for him.
Okay. We'll figure it
Okay.
out later.
So, unfortunately, you guys are all tailing behind him, and he gets lost in the crowd.
Oh, no.
But Yasaadi and Ozzy Nix, you guys are both at the cathedral now, and people are entering. Do you want to enter the cathedral?
Yes.
Ozzy, are you going to enter as well?
Negative.
Ozzy's not entering the cathedral?
You followed me this far, not to go.
No, my plan is to go ahead and see if I can get up on the side of a building close to and check in through a window. The name Ozzy generally doesn't go too well with entering into churches.
All right. Okay, so Yasaadi, you enter the church. Coron, Gilamos, Neros, you guys get up towards the cathedral, and you just see people streaming in. You can't see your friends. Are you guys gonna get in the crowd to go in, or are you guys gonna hang out outside the building? What are you guys gonna do? You've lost track of your friends. All you see is everybody's going into the church. There's no, like, everybody's going to church. This is like a fucking event.
I think we should check it out, guys.
Let's go
What
get a
do you
seat.
guys think?
Coron, are you going in too?
Come on, Orc Boy. Are you down?
You're muted.
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right, let's go, guys. You guys could lead, and I got your back.
All right. So we're not gonna have like a stage for this. I'm just gonna kind of talk you guys through all this, okay?
Sure.
So, Yasaadi, as you enter the cathedral, you notice a man with white hair, a tall, thin man with like light hair. He looks like to be a priest of the clergy, because you notice he's wearing like much finer robes than the man you followed, and he seems to be kind of like ushering people in. He walks after he's done ushering people in. You walk in. Are you gonna go towards the front to grab a seat? Are you gonna hang in the back, somewhere in the middle? It's a really big open cathedral.
I'm gonna be in the middle. You hear me?
No. Where'd you say?
Oh, I was like, I'm gonna
He's
go.
just ignoring you.
I'm gonna go to the middle.
The middle. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go to the middle. You're kind of keeping an eye on this guy with the light hair, the really thin, tall, light-haired guy. Roll a perception check for me, Yasaadi.
There it is.
Ooh. Okay. You look close at this man.
26.
You notice that he has holes in his face, kind of like marks where something like a piercing might have been before, and he has a lot of them. He walks up to the front of the cathedral, and he begins to grab carafes off the table and hand them out to his followers as they start to go around the cathedral. And you notice before you there is a small tin cup. It's just small, has little engravings on the side, and it's empty. And as the clergy members start to walk around, they start to pass the carafes of red liquid around. Gilamos, Quran, and Neros, you enter the cathedral. Where do you guys want to sit? Middle, front, or back?
Back.
I'm gonna sit in the back.
Yeah, I think we're hanging out in the back.
Quran, are you staying with them, or are you gonna go somewhere else?
He said back. As
In
well.
back.
Okay. So all three of you are gonna all sit together?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys kind of go to the back, and you notice that's like the most popular spot, kind of, for like people that don't look like they're nobles. So you guys kind of just go in there and kind of just push a bunch of people out of the way and just sit your three asses down, because it was like packed in there. So you guys literally had to move. Like Gilamos just comes in and just moves people out of their way and sits down.
Those.
They all just kind of look at you like kind of rudely, but they're kind of intimidated at the same time. So they just kind of mind their business and scoot off to the side. Ozzy, you go to a building to the left of the cathedral and you go inside. Unfortunately, this building has no good viewpoints of the inner cathedral. Like the stained glass is not going to let you see anything. It's obstructing your view. The stained glass of the cathedral, not of the building.
Yeah.
Cathedral.
I'm gonna look around to see if there might be any church members that are lingering outside.
You're going to go outside the building you're in to go look outside again?
No, I'm gonna look from the vantage point to see if I can find anybody outside around any of the sides that are visible to me. At the moment, I don't plan on leaving this building.
No, everybody seems to be going directly into the church. There's no lingerers. Everybody wants to be inside the church, it seems like.
Okay, I'm gonna go back outside and try to make my way around to the back of the church to see if we might have any open doors.
Okay. Gilamos, Quran, and Neros. The wine is, well, Yasaadi, actually, you're the first one who receives the wine. You notice everybody else receives the wine and drinks it. Are you going to drink the wine? It's wine. The red liquid is wine. Sorry, it's not blood. If that's what you guys are thinking. Yasaadi, you're the first one to notice it's not blood. You swirl it around. It smells very good. Very fine wine. This isn't like the cheap shit. This is like some high grade shit. It smells like some, you know, you get the fresh scent of berries. It's not some like nasty. It's like not overly fermented. It smells very sweet but pungent.
I sip it. Sip the wine.
All right. It tastes delicious, and immediately you feel warm and fuzzy inside, like you got a really nice buzz, the happy buzz.
From a sip,
a smile comes over your face, which is kind of weird because Yasaadi is a very stoic person for the most part, so he kind of let himself live a little. Gilamos, Neros, Koron, the craft of wine passes you, and Gilamos just grabs it. It starts pouring his glass full. Koron, Neros, what do you guys do?
I'm not one to turn down a free drink.
Oh, definitely not. We all know that.
I follow suit.
You pour yours full too?
Yeah.
Okay, so like you guys are literally trying to get like as much into your little tin cups as possible. It's about like he's like
I'll pass.
Nero's passes?
I will pass, yeah.
All right.
Okay, real fast, Matt, just a thought that popped up into my head. How many people inside this church, minus Gilamos, are scantily clad barbarian men? How bad is he standing out right now?
Well, with the peasants, he kind of fits in because they don't have much clothing either. Most of them can afford only what they're wearing, you know?
Okay.
So he's not looking too bad. Like, you can see a big disparity in the level of poverty compared to the rich here. Like, there's no middle class here, basically.
Okay.
You're either rich or you're poor or you're part of the clergy. That's it.
All right.
Okay. So Gilamos is fitting in with all the peasants.
So just to piggyback off that is Quran wearing like priest robes, or is he sticking out with the peasants or anything like that?
Quran is wearing his monk garb, which is just kind of like enough to cover his genitalia and the parts that would be considered not modest to a monk.
So not a whole lot.
He fits in pretty well.
Just barely enough to cover my genitalia.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot of fabric.
What is that, like 2-3 inches?
It's more than most women wear nowadays. Let's just say that.
I let it all hang out.
Okay, so we're in the back. We're pouring our wine. Neros passes.
Okay, Gilamos, Quran, you guys feel like a brotherly love all of a sudden come over you guys. You both feel warm and fuzzy. And
after we drank the wine?
Yeah, really happy, really good. Like, you got a really good bug. Gilamos, this is probably like the best drink you've had since you've been in Till Dawn. Like, this is exquisite wine. It's probably like the finest wine you've had in your life. Because you're not really a wine guy, per se. You kind of like stick to ale and spirits. But this wine it's the bee's knees, for sure.
Hey, you know what, Barbarian? You got a nice beard, dude.
You're not so bad, half orc.
Yeah, man.
So
you want to see my junk? No.
You guys kind of notice, but don't really care. But like, you notice that they're bringing 3 people up to the front of the stage, or 3 or 4 people. They bring 4 people up to the front of the stage. And all these priests are kind of circling around them, and the next part is that the main priest, the one who Yasaadi's been keeping an eye on, he comes up to the front and says, "Thank you for all attending today. Now we will proceed to the repentance chamber, and we will begin the ceremony." Everyone rises and begins to go to the right down a long hallway that has stairs that slowly descend down. You notice as, it's one group, another group, another group, another group. Yasaadi, it's right before your group's turn to get up and enter the hallway. What are you going to do? You notice everybody starts to rise. Do you stand up with them?
Stand up with them.
Okay, they all start to shuffle out to the right.
Can I want to roll insight.
Yeah, go for it.
I want to roll an insight to see.
Yeah, what are you trying to figure? Like, what's going through your head right now?
Because like the wine immediately made me feel some type of way and feel happy, right? And if I'm an elf, don't I have resistance to certain like poisons?
Oh yeah, you definitely have a resistance to poisons for sure.
This may not be a poison, but it's foreign to my body, right?
Come a little closer. We're having trouble hearing you again.
Shit.
He said it's foreign to his body. It may not be a poison, but it is foreign to his body.
I mean, no, it's wine.
Okay.
It's not.
I feel like you can never trust anything, but I get what you're saying.
You can roll insight though. Go for it. Did you roll it?
No, I'm rolling now.
Go for it.
So I
Yes,
rolled
I do.
All right. Well,
21.
you can tell that this wine isn't made from, your everyday grape. There's definitely something special in this wine that's making you feel like really good. And honestly, you don't really care. Like, you're just like, dude, I want some more of that wine, to be honest.
Interesting. All right, so I'll follow.
Okay, actually, real quick, I need you guys all to roll a Constitution check, please, all of you. That's in your main. That's like your main skills.
Yeah.
Constitution's on the left-hand corner. It should be your third skill down. Just hit the number down there, and it should make it spin. Roll for you.
I'm getting good fucking rolls finally. God damn, I'm getting good rolls finally.
Ooh, Seth. I mean, Coron. You feeling that wine a little bit too much, baby?
You got a 4. All right.
I think I'm over here causing him trouble, so he's fucking with me.
No, you got a
telling
6. I rolled it for you. You got a 6. Constitution. That's what I rolled.
No.
Sorry. If you can roll it yourself, then go for it. Yasaadi, you follow down into the chamber, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you start walking down the stairs, and it goes from being like, man-made and starts moving into like a natural cave. And you walk down, and it goes down into a chamber that's like, you see this waterfall coming in, and there's this big open like pond area, kind of, not, I wouldn't say it's a pond, but it's like kind of a shallow pool area. And then there's this big open space with a bunch of like stones and pebbles and everything on the ground. And everyone just starts filing in, and all the priests and acolytes take their place up by the pool, and they put the 4 people that they brought into the pool.
Okay.
Gilamos, Neros,
Shit.
Coron, you guys are all brought down. Or what are you guys gonna do? You notice like everybody keeps standing up, moving in down into the chamber. What are you guys doing?
So I can't. Like, I'm not aware where Yasaadi is. Like, I can't pay attention. Like, hey, I haven't spotted him at all.
Roll a
Out of the
perception
entire
check.
crowd of people. Okay, there we go. Perception check. 1 second. So,
Ozzy, you find a back door.
Let's go ahead and see if we can shimmy our way in there.
All right, you try to
I
open
rolled
the
a
door,
13.
but it's locked.
Alright, I think I should have some lock picking tools off in the old satchel. Can I give that a shot on the next go around?
Yeah, give me a second. Neros, you did not see Yasaadi in the crowd at all. So you don't know if he's actually here or not.
So I have no idea if he's there or not. Okay.
Nope. But it's your guys' row's turn, and they're getting up, and they're starting to move towards the chamber.
So can we start? You guys want to start kind of like playing like we're backing up a little bit and let them go past us a little bit, or you guys just want to go into it? What do you guys want to do?
You're talking to
Majority
Gilamos and
of us-
Coron. Those are the only 2 you can talk to right now.
I want to get
that's
some
what
more of
I'm
that
talking to.
wine.
So you guys want to
whatever
go?
they gave us.
So
Let's
let's
get more of that.
Gilamos, roll me a perception check.
Oof, worse than me.
You notice a half drinking cup off to your right as you're starting to shuffle by.
I'm gonna scoop it up and drink it.
You notice that it's probably like more spit than wine, but you just drink it.
I've had worse.
Are you guys sure
you notice
want to go down? Are you guys sure that you guys want to go down there? I kind of have a bad feeling, guys.
Yes, we need to find the elves.
We need more wine.
All right, Ozzy
All
pulls
right,
out his
fuck it.
lock-picking tools and starts to go to work on the locked door. Neros, can you roll us Ozzy's lock-picking skill really quick? Or roll the lockpick?
Come on, high numbers.
So, where's that on the character sheet?
It should be on his character sheet. Yep.
Okay, and under skills?
Let's see. It's gonna be under tools, I think. Let me see. Hold on. Where the hell did it go? Give me just do a sleight of hand check for him.
What is it called?
Sleight
sleight
of hand.
of hand. Okay, I see that.
All right.
Big
Ozzy,
roll.
You put your
22,
little tools in. You're wiggling it around.
Yeah.
And you just pop that lock like it's nothing.
Probably
Almost
just
like you were a
something.
rogue or something. But yeah, that lock just pops. Door slowly as it opens up. And you notice a man with his back turned towards you. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh.
Unless you guys want to keep going.
No, I think we gotta end it, guys.
All right, that's what I thought. I saw Coron over there about to fall asleep, so.
Coron
No,
hit the wine a
wait.
little hard, man. We're still sleeping in the on the bench.
That was a pretty good one, guys. Just we got a late start, so
We'll iron it
we'll
out.
maybe do a little bit of an extra long episode next time.
And that was the episode 2 of Geeks and Goblins.
Shit, that's why.
Oh yeah.
Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for everybody who joined. Thank you all the party members. Why don't you guys go ahead and do some shout outs and I'll take us away at the end. Coron, go ahead.
Find me on Instagram, Seth.Horton.33.
Yasaadi.
Follow me on Instagram at Geeky Fresh. Change all the E's to 3s. And I'm also on the Fig Heads podcast. And I believe I'll be on the 200th episode of the Geek Out Show.
Oh,
Yeah.
ruining
Yes,
the
sir,
surprise.
No, it's no surprise.
No surprise. We knew Gary.
Everybody knew he was gonna be there.
Neros.
Follow me over at Blackhole Comics, all social media and YouTube. Yalomas.
Check out the Hive comics on Whatnot and buy some cool stuff.
Okay.
And follow him at J Rear Toys.
There you go. Ozzy.
Ordering toys on Instagram. I think I have a Twitter now. I could be completely wrong about that one. In the Geek Out Show feed network of podcasting, that would be What Did I Order? And hopefully we'll have a new Cantina coming out. And I too will be jumping in for episode 200. And we will
Hey.
be having a good old time Sunday evening.
Nothing but bangers. And I've been your dungeon master for the night. Major Reaction _IG on Instagram. Major Reaction on YouTube to go see the character sheet building and all that good stuff that led up to the campaign. Also, if you haven't watched the first episode, make sure to watch that first. I don't know what you're doing, spoiling yourself over here. But it was really well received. Got a lot of views on that first episode. So hopefully we get a nice little follow up here with episode 2. I think tonight was a good episode. Would have liked to go a little longer, but I think it was good.
Next time. The Major Dungeon Master.
The Dungeon Major.
Dungeon Major.
All right. Anything else? We have our episode 200 coming up this Sunday. Hopefully, I'll have this episode out tomorrow.
Sunday.
All right, too much editing, not like the last episode. So. Yep. So be live. We got some giveaways. Gonna give away some cool prizes. We got a Mafex
SH Figure Arts, Mando
Oh, that was
2.0.
SH Figure Arts. Oh, SH Figure Arts, Mando. So,
And
yeah.
some comics. I got some comics coming, some variants and some stuff.
And I might have an SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figure, so who knows? We'll see.
Woo.
Night night.
Peace.